What's up, guys? This is Drew's Reviews here with another Walking Dead episode review, and oh my gosh. AMC, you bastards! How could you do this to us? Oh my god. First off, major spoiler warning right here. Major spoiler warning. If you have not seen the episode, leave now. Okay, you're still here? Thank you. Was the name of the episode. And I think AMC is so clever with the names and the titles of the episodes, how they relate to something important in the episode. And oh my gosh, let me talk about what the hell happened. So, this episode shows the rest of the group where they were after the break off from the herd, and they hear the horns and they're all separated and split up. So we got some screen time with Heath, Michonne, a couple of the other Alexandrians, Rick, Glenn, and Nicholas, and they're basically on a supply run trying just to survive and get back. And this episode had tons of action once again. It was super intense, super action packed, and you felt that they've really amped up the danger this season. I mean, this season is not holding back, and that really occurred in the end of this episode, which is the biggest and the most shocking and disturbing thing to see thus far in The Walking Dead. When Glenn and Nicholas got cornered and split up, and they're just blasting pop, 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 shooting away walkers, and you're just thinking, how the hell are they gonna get out of this? How the hell? What is going on? And by the way, earlier in this episode, two other Alexandrians also died. Horrific, tragic, sad deaths. This was a very dark and sad, intense episode in the Walking Dead world, and it showcased just seeing how sad it is by these Alexandrians having the letters talking about their families that they're never going to see again, and then get eaten alive. It was just, there was some exchange of words between Michonne and Heath questioning their judgment and their character. That was really good to see. Don't try and argue with Michonne. You're gonna lose. Yeah, you should know better, Heath. Well, you will now. But anyways, back to that unbelievable, disturbing image we see. The whole episode, Nick was having panic attacks, panic attacks. He didn't know how to handle what he had dealt with. And this is a character I'm like, oh, okay, he looks like he's redeeming himself. He's trying to go in the right path. And this moment where they're cornered on top of the dumpster with 1,000 walkers, which, by the way, this is setting up the No Way Out storyline. Tremendously, horrifically sad, and but amazing at the same time because it's so scary and dangerous to watch. But in this situation, Nicholas loses his shit and just goes to Glenn. Thank you. Oh my god. No! No! Glenn! Glenn falls down. This guy just shot himself. And then, oh my god. That was hard to watch. I can't believe that we're seeing these walkers, or so we think, devouring Glenn's body on the ground, just horrifically. Oh, it's just so painful to watch. I'm like, but there's a lot of people out there, and and I'm one of them who hopefully think that Glenn is still alive, and there is still a chance. There's a slight chance that he is still not dead. By the way, he did not get this. If he is dead, this is super super sad, and the biggest death we've seen since Herschel, and is also for a fact not the same comic book death that he received, which is very iconic, which is strange because they built that up, but nonetheless, it's a horrific, tragic, but intense scene, and that just left me speechless, and a lot of fans as well. I got multiple texts from people like, "What the hell happened?" And I'm shocked. I am so shocked. I was so not expecting for him to have that death, something like that. I feel this is very strange and unusual. In the third episode, this season has started off amazing, but let me talk also about that last few minutes where Rick was attacked by the wolves and he just badass took them out with no shit's given. He just took him out. Like, he is the badass right now on the show, and those were the wolves that Morgan had left out. So I think I would assume that all the wolves are done. Rick took them out. That scene was also super intense because I have been like, oh shit, no, they're not gonna kill Rick now because of what just happened before. You're feeling all the emotions. I was shaking. It was so intense, and that's what The Walking Dead brings as being the most unpredictable and amazing show I've seen around. This episode was so sad, and you're just mad at first, but then when you let it sink in, and the fact that he might still be alive makes you think how amazing they are pulling punches and surprising you, the audience. And I'm going to give this episode of The Walking Dead a 9.8. This episode was, oh my gosh. I will say, if Glenn is really dead, this episode score drops to a 9.4. But if he is alive, then that makes this episode so much better. Rest in peace, Nick. Can't believe you did that. And oh my gosh. Wow. Stay tuned for more Walking Dead movie, games, TV shows, fun stuff, you name it. This is Drew's Reviews. I'll see you guys later. I'm trying to keep it together after that episode.